What's good, guys? Welcome back. Another live. Today, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a transfer show. You know, a lot of people like this stuff. They like to talk potential transfers. Barcelona, especially, bro. Barca, they're always in the limelight. They're always, Laporta's doing this, Deco's doing that. Like, we always know what's happening with Barca, which is kind of weird, but it's also fire for, like, football content and, just the dramatic side of it. But hey, guys, today, we're going to do something different. We're going to talk honestly about each position, attack, midfield, defense. What did Barcelona need? And I think honestly that Barcelona, they need a lot of players. Not too much, I'm not going to lie. We have a good squad. But ideally, if we had unlimited money, I would say Barcelona, they would probably buy like 5 players. But I'm going to say that Barcelona, this summer, we got to talk about attack, of course, first. I mean, everybody loves attack. And I'm going to say the obvious name that's been in the rumors, Rafa Leao. He's been in the rumors everywhere. And honestly, I think Rafa Leao would fit. I made a video recently. If you haven't watched it, watch it. But hey, spoiler alert, I said that Rafa Leao, most likely Barcelona are going to get him this summer because the price seems reasonable, 80 to 90 million for Leao. It makes sense, and honestly, I would pay that. If I was Laporta, that's fine. That's a fine. You know, Nico Williams was like what, 50 million, and I think Leao is better than Nico. He has more natural talent, but I also said guys like Adamola Lookman. I know a lot of people are not like talking about Lookman, but Lookman's a really quality player too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, we got to look at all our options, not just Liao. We can't confirm it because what if Liao flops? I don't want him to flop now because he's linked to Barca, but I'm saying, what if Liao flops? You know, what if there's a better option and we're chasing after the wrong guy? Because also Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, he's doing his thing, but we know Napoli, they're tough negotiators. They always get top dollar for their guys. And you know what I'm saying? Liao would be awesome to watch. You know, I'm wearing Neymar today. Like you can't see the back of it, but this is Neymar, obviously 2015. Barcelona, they haven't had a winger as electric, as skillful, as fun to watch since Neymar, and it's absolutely fine. But I want to enjoy watching this club again, and I am with Hansi Flick. But the Xavi era, especially the end, the last season, was very tough to watch. I can't lie. Too many 1-0s, too many losses, too many individual mistakes, and honestly, just a lack of quality. That's just what it really was. It was a lack of quality, and I think that we need to get real quality in Barcelona's team because not only does Hansi Flick's system, we know Hansi Flick, his system utilizes. We need some good players. Look at his Bayern team. His Bayern team, they had Nabry, who was on fire that season. They had Coman, who was on fire that season. He scored the UCL winner. His Bayern squad, who else did he have? Prime Lewandowski, like Thomas Mueller. These guys are top players. So we see that Hansi Flick, he can win the Champions League when he has these top guys. So I think that we need to get these top guys. So far, we got three. We got Rafinha, we got Lamine Yamal, we got Lewandowski, we got Dani Olmo. So we got 4 guys. We got 4 guys who I could say, honestly, these guys are good. I think we need to get in total to 6 because then we can really rotate because Rafinha can play left, right, and center. Dani Olmo can play cam and supposedly can play left wing. I don't like him there, but he can play cam for sure. We got Fermin also is decent off the bench. And I think our winger depth, honestly, is probably the weakest in because guys, I'm not trying to hate, but guys, Ferran and Ansu, I also said in the video that I just posted that there are times at Barcelona, their era has to come to an end because let's be honest, Ansu hasn't taken his chance this season so far, and he's had a number of them. I know he's had that injury, but he still had like 5 games at least where Ansu could have made an impact, and it just hasn't happened for him. And I don't hate Ansu. At a point, what's good? That's Mustafa. What's good, bro? Hey, Mustafa, bro. I tried to fix up the chat delay thing. Um, I think I got it down to like 6, 7 seconds, but it's better. I think it's 6 seconds, but it's better than last time. Last time it was like 15, 16, 17 seconds. So, I don't know. The app that I'm using, I think I'm gonna stick with it because I got it. 6 seconds ain't too bad. Cause even the guys who use the really nice apps to record, yeah, I know, yeah. The guys who use really nice apps to record, it's still like a 3 second delay. So like a 6 second ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but hey, anyway, I'm gonna talk about basically the wingers, cause guys, I already said we got Lamine Yamal, we got Rafinha, we got Lewandowski, we got Dani Olmo. Those are four guys. We need two more, in my opinion. And one of these guys we have to buy. Obviously, a left winger in the market. It's obvious Laporta wants to buy it, and I think that Leao, he's probably the best option. I think Nico Williams, I don't know. He's La Liga proven. That's the thing he has over the other guys. But I think it's gonna be Leao or Nico most likely because I already said Lookman in my video. I know people they're gonna say he's not natural, but man, like Lookman's a really good player, and I just think he's got the quality. Under Hansi Flick, we play a narrow system. The wingers, they're kind of goal centric, so I think that Lookman will cook at Barcelona. It's just an underrated signing. I think personally it would work, but it's whatever. But guys, all I'm trying to say is if we can get a guy who's half as good as this guy right here, this is Neymar on the back of the jersey, bro. I would take that, bro. Neymar is probably the best left winger I've seen. Obviously, Cristiano's there, but in terms of entertainment, Neymar is the guy, bro. If Leao could be like just half of what Neymar was, because Leao doesn't get the stats, but he is fun to watch. I would take it, bro. Honestly, I would. And then, guys, why I said two other guys, the one other guy is I want a Lamine Yamal natural replacement. Because let's say Rafinha stays out on the left and center attacking mid, because those are his two best positions at Barcelona. I would like to see maybe, I think it's like Tony Fernandez. He played really good in preseason. I would like to see him, or I would like to see the African brother who just came in. The youngster, he's 17. He's going to turn 18 soon. Ibrahim Diarra. I remember it was like one of the U17 or U19 World Cups. He was on smoke, bro. He was balling, bro. And he's one of Africa's biggest talents. So I want to see in preseason him and Tony Fernandez. Basically, I want to see them two battle it out for maybe the last spot. And that could be Lamine Yamal's basically replacement. Because Ibrahim Diarra, bro, I'm telling you right now, as an African, bro, if we can get an African player on Barcelona, the market's gonna go crazy, especially if it's Nigeria. That's what I'm saying. Also, Lookman, bro, we get Lookman, the market's going crazy. Same with Holland. If you get one of these guys like Kilman Son at Tottenham, I'm not saying to get him, but these type of countries that only have one star, of course they're gonna buy their jerseys. And I'm not saying we should do that. Barca's not a commercial club only. We're not these clubs like Tottenham or Arsenal who only like post out PR. But guys, if they're really good, like Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, for example, all the Georgians are gonna love us. Lookman, all the Nigerians are gonna come for Barca. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna all be Barcelona fans. But that's just one side of it. And I know Laporta, he's a businessman, he's a lawyer, he's a politician. He's definitely looks into that side of the, you know what I'm saying, the money side of it. But guys, I think honestly I'm gonna keep it simple because I honestly want to talk about the other things. Leao, I think he's amazing. I think he's real good. But I think also DR or something. Um, if we go for left winger next summer, then we miss out on Victor Gyökeres. Bro, I'm seeing the rumors too, bro. But I don't even, now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm just thinking of Laporta's plan. I don't think that Laporta is going to go for Gyökeres. Like it sounds sad, and I'm honestly, I'm gonna make a video later about this, but Gyökeres is not. I don't think he's gonna be the Barcelona striker because Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola, they're gonna stay. Pep Guardiola is gonna stay for one more year. So if Pep Guardiola, let's say he leaves at 2026, and Haaland's contract apparently his release clause gets lower in 2026, and I think it expires actually in 2027. His whole deal altogether. I think Barcelona are gonna throw everything at Man City. Wait, what do you mean by 2 years? I think I'm not gonna lie. I think that the plan for Laporta, guys, is that I think he's gonna go for Erling Haaland, bro. I think he's gonna go throw everything at Man City. I think we'll even spend like 150 because I think now think about it too. Everything's lining up for Erling Haaland. Pepe staying until 2027. The extra, it's 2026, and then it's an additional year. But guys, you know what I think it is, Mustafa? I think that basically Pep Guardiola wants to win one more UCL. And he's not trying to go out sad. He's trying to win one more Prem and one more UCL. They're not winning the Prem this year. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Liverpool is gonna get that prem because Liverpool has been looking good, defensively solid, offensively they have so many options, and then Man City look dead. I think Man City they're probably gonna do what like Mourinho, Conte type of teams do, buy a bunch of veterans and just go for like a win now team. Man City's a win now team. They got a lot of old guys, KDB, Gundogan. We sold to them. They got Holland, who's in his prime right now. They don't have. They're not gonna go for youngsters. They got Grealish. I think it's a 1 year plus one. So I think honestly he's gonna reject it. Imagine if Man City win the UCL next year, not this one's. But I think that he's gonna leave them, bro. He's just trying to leave on a high. No way Pep Guardiola is going out sad, bro. After a decade at City, and you know what? He basically transformed that club, bro. Like, let's be honest, he might have more of a connection, it's a debate, but he might have more of a connection with Man City than Barcelona, and he's Catalan. But guys, he only stayed at Barca for 4 years. And he stayed at City. This is his, I think, ninth year or eighth year. So it's crazy. I think it's his ninth year, bro. That's crazy. That's his club, like legitimately. I think that Erling Haaland, bro, I think he's the plan. Laporta had future connections with him when he was at Dortmund. Not only that, Erling Haaland's contract is lining up. Like I think we will go for 2026. He has a release clause anyway, so I think what was his release clause? Like around 125 million? I'm not sure, but I think that if that's true in 2026 that it goes to 125 million, of course Barcelona are going to pull that trigger. And then guys, this is the interesting fact. Lewandowski's contract automatically renewed for 1 more year. So bro, inshallah, bro, 2026 Holland, bro, that would be so far. I can't lie, guys. Lewandowski's his contract renewed for 1 more year automatically. So Lewandowski's gonna stay for next year. Like I'm gonna be honest, unless Saudi gives us 50 million, 60 million, I think that Lewandowski's gonna stay for the most part. Plus, you don't get rid of a guy who's on track for like 40 plus goals. You just don't get rid of him. That's not a winning formula. That's not a winning sign. Karim Benzema, he left Real Madrid because of the injuries were too much that last year. I think he still scored 20, but he was so injury prone that last year. So I think that Robert Lewandowski, especially if he scores 40, he's staying 1 more year. And maybe his last year, maybe next year he only scores 20 to 25 goals, and then maybe he goes to Saudi or wherever he goes, maybe a return to Dortmund. I think, yes, Jonathan David, that's what I was going to say, bro. I think that the plan for the short term is Robert Lewandowski. He's going to be the striker, starting striker next year. And just in case if he dips or he falls off a cliff, because he's going to be 37, guys. He's going to be 37. I think we're going to go for Jonathan David on a free, bro. Jonathan David, he keeps talking about Barcelona, man. Yeah, Jonathan David could rotate with Loa next season. That's exactly what I was thinking. I think Jonathan David, I think that he's going to play. Like, he's not just going to sit on the bench. First of all, he's better than Ferran. He's better than Ansu. In my opinion, he'd be our fifth best attacker after Olmo, after Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Lewandowski. But he's not bad. Like, he scores goals. That's the thing. If you get Jonathan David, it's a confirmed 15 goals in a season at least. Like, I would say our worst case scenario, it's a confirmed 12, 13 goals. And Ferran and Ansu, are they going to provide that? Probably not. So I think Jonathan David, he's definitely a net positive. And I think Jonathan David, we rotate him with Loa a little bit. Maybe if Loa's fatigued, he has a back issue right now. Like, we could have been playing David. I think it's a smart thing. And I'm gonna show the screen right now. Because guys, look at this, all right? Guys, look at this. Christensen and Kessier. Why do I bring them up? I bring them up because these two guys were guys that they were free transfers, right? They were free transfers, came to Barcelona. They both said it's their dream to play for Barcelona. They didn't make it tough for Barca to buy them, and then they left. Christensen, he hasn't left. He stayed because he was really good, his first year especially. But Christensen, I can see him leaving this year. I really think he's going to be one of the few guys who's going to be sacrificed if we go big for Leao. Because Christensen, he's so injury prone, I hate to say it. And also the resale value, I think he's 28. Christensen, we could easily get 30 million, I think. At least 25 at the worst. And there's Premier League teams that are interested in him. Honestly, PSG should be looking at him because I remember PSG in the UCL, bro, their center backs are not good. And still, this season, under Enrique, the way Christensen can ball play, I think PSG plus these Premier League teams Probably, you know what I'm saying? And Christensen, the sad part is he's not bad. He's not bad at all. He's just, to be fair, we could get better. Christensen, Fati, and Ferran should be sold. Bro, Fati and Ferran, like no questions, no comment. We already know, bro, if we can get Ferran 20 million and Fati another 15 plus Christensen maybe another 25. I don't know, but let's just say we can get somehow 65, 70. Let's just say 70 million. Bro, that's a dub, bro, because Christensen's great at what he does, but he's too injury prone. We already have Ronald Araujo, and Ronald Araujo is already injury prone. I'm not trying to have two injury prone center backs. Honestly, we're going to talk about center backs later in this video, but guys, back to the main point. I think that, bro, David and Lewandowski, that's a really good striker room. Also, if you've been paying attention to La Masia, you would know about Oscar Getsau. Bro, that dude, he's lighting it up. I hope he stays injury free. My boy Pure Blaugrana, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mustafa knows him. Pure Blaugrana, he be talking about Gistau. Hey, man, who knows? Maybe he's the third choice striker. I think Vitor Roque, he might be sold. Apparently, Betis and Sporting, they really liked him. And I think Gyökeres, if he leaves, let's say, to Arsenal, I think Vitor Roque to Sporting, or if Betis, if they pay the money, I would be cool with Roque staying at Betis if they give us at least 20 million, you know what I mean? And it's kind of sad that Roque didn't succeed at Barcelona, but he came at a horrible time. I can't lie, man. Middle of the season. Yeah, Pure Blaugrana is crazy for him. Bro, I can't lie. This is the thing. I don't like to hype up youngsters. That's why I don't really make too much videos about youngsters unless they've proven it. Because honestly, Fati was the last guy that I was like, yo, Fati's cold. Fati's cold. Fati got injured and then, the rest happened. The rest is history. But I think that Pure Blaugrana is really smart, bro. Because that guy, whenever he hypes up a guy, they're usually good. Because he hyped up Lamine Yamal. He hyped up Mark Burnell. Those two guys are good. He hyped up Kubarsi. I was thinking, bro, Kubarsi might be overrated. I haven't seen him, but the way he's looking, like, he doesn't have the build for a center back. But this is the thing. He watches them. He actually watches the B team. He watches the youth teams. And Kubarsi's got it up here, bro. Kubarsi's a smart defender. He knows how to pass. And Pure Blaugrana, he knows his stuff for youngsters, bro. Yeah, he said Casado too, bro. He said Casado also. And he was telling people also about Noah Darvish not being that good. So it's clear that he's not just having favoritism. He doesn't have connection to these players, He's just speaking like what he's seeing. So if he's telling me this guy's not that good, he's not good, but this guy's really good, he's probably telling the truth because he actually watches them. So if he's saying Gistau is real nice, I can see Gistau as a potential striker number 3. He can play Barca Athletic next year too because he's really young. I think he's like 16, turning 17 soon. So I think Gistau, maybe he can play like 5 games. And then maybe we could see guys like David and Lewandowski just rotate. I think that should be the plan, to be honest, for next year. If we're not going to go for Gyökeres. Because I don't think we're getting Gyökeres now. Just because of everything that's happened in the last week. Bro, I think that the Gyökeres thing, it would have been so fire because Gyökeres is quality, bro. I think we're going to wait because Barcelona, are they really out of the mud financially? Like, I don't believe them when they say they're out of the mud, This Nike deal sounds too good to be true. The signing bonus is crazy. Man, it sounds too good to be true, man. I think that, honestly, we're going to spend our money into Leao. And I think we're going to spend it on David on a free. We might get one more free, I'm thinking. I think fullbacks real quick. I think Alex Valle, we need to bring him back to Barcelona. Because Pure Blaugrana doesn't rate Victor Gyökeres. Yeah, I haven't really seen that, but Victor Gyökeres, I don't know how much he watches Sporting. Maybe he watches Sporting. I don't know. But I know for sure he watches the B team and these youth teams. But Victor Gyökeres, the only one concern I really have about him, I can't lie, like low key, is that, bro, why does all his goals look too easy? Like, there's no way the Portuguese league is that bad. Like, seriously, some of his goals look sick. I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is, some of them are like, bro, like he takes so many touches before he shoots. Like, that means the speed of play is slow, or he's playing against just simply bad teams. And that's why I want to see Victor Gyökeres in the UCL. I don't care what he does in Sporting no more, because bro, if his stats are outrageous in that league, so it's not even real. And by the way, the signing bonus is split into 14 years. Yeah, I know, but think about it. We're gonna get the signing bonus right away. Wait, the signing bonus, is it really split into 14? I thought the signing bonus you get it right away, and then it's the amount. It's basically a signing bonus plus the contract. You get like 140 or whatever it was per year. But if it's split into 14 years, then that's not even that much money, bro. But apparently Laporta and all these guys, who's been following Barcelona for decades, they said that this is the biggest like deal between brand and club. So it has to be a big deal still. Like we still get money from it. So I feel like, yeah, okay, well, if you're saying it's true, bro, Mustafa, then I just feel like that honestly, then it makes more sense for why we wouldn't go for Gyökeres and Leao. We're probably gonna go for one. We're probably gonna go for Leao, and I think, bro, especially because of the connections with Jan Laporta and Holland. I think that Jan Laporta plus, bro, like let's keep it real, bro. Gyökeres, as good as he is, bro, Holland is also more marketable, and you know that these teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, they care about marketing. Like as much as they don't, they try to like minimize it in a way where they're all about winning. Barcelona and Real Madrid, they really love their marketing, and you know what I'm saying. This guy Holland's huge. Holland, the guy who's basically smashed the Premier League record in his first year. Not only that, but look at his goals to game ratio in the UCL. And like look what he's doing with Norway. I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't qualified them, but he bags goals. Like he just has to do in the big games for Norway. But this guy's a proven commodity. I think he's gonna be the UCL top scorer when it's all said and done, if he doesn't get injured. Cause his start, Erling Haaland start. And bro, I'm a guy who criticizes Erling Haaland, but if he's on my team, bro, I'll be quiet, bro. If he's giving me hat tricks, bro, if he's smashing teams like Bayern or Real Madrid and he's running them ragged with braces and hat tricks, because he's legitimately clinical, guys. And honestly, I think we're so lucky that Real Madrid didn't go for Haaland instead of Mbappe, because the way that I'm actually watching Mbappe every game now, Haaland is actually better than Mbappe. Because I know people say the skill, that what's it called, Mbappe is more skillful than Haaland, but this is the thing, bro. This is the thing. Holland and Mbappe are now kind of similar players with how they play. Mbappe is kind of, he turned into an actual winger, into like a guy who's only goal centric. He only cares about goals. He doesn't do much for the team defensively. Forget that. Even creativity. How many times is he like beating his man and crossing it? He's more of a striker. I know he's actually playing striker, but even his last year at PSG, Mbappe's all about goals. And if we're going to do this final action player between Erling Haaland and Mbappe, bro, it's not even close, bro. Holland is a way better final action. Just the shot, bro. Erling Haaland's shot is extremely clinical, and the guy's never offsides. I think Mbappe was offside 8 times in the El Clasico. Guess what? Erling Haaland was offside 8 times the whole last season, bro, in the Prem. You know how outrageous that is? So this guy times his run way better, and he's also a better finisher. So ultimately, if we're talking about final action and just straight up goals, Holland's better than Mbappe, bro. Like that's the reality. I'm happy he's not going Real Madrid, at least for now, bro. If he ends up Real Madrid, bro, just football is finished, bro. What is this team, bro? They just try to get every single youngster. You know what I'm saying? Well, that looks good, but I think that, come on, bro. If Holland has any dignity, if he has anything in his heart, that competitive edge, you know what I'm saying? Don't go Real Madrid, bro. Make your own legacy. Think about it. If you come to Barcelona, you got way less competition for the Ballon d'Or. I know it's just you and it's gonna be Holland and Yamal, for the Ballon d'Ors. Perez is greedy. You never know. Bro, real talk, bro. Why am I seeing Florian Wirtz rumors to Real Madrid, bro? They got Arda Güler, they got Bellingham, they got, who else do they got? They got Arda Güler, Bellingham, and they want, no, what is it? Brahim Diaz, bro. They have 3 cams and they're talking about, what's it called? My boy Florian Wirtz, bro. Like, come on, bro. And Wirtz is not coming to Barca, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was a thing, but we got Olmo, and Olmo's age, we're not gonna get a 10 for probably the next like 3 years, I think. Cause we got Fermin, we got Unai, we got Torre. One of these guys is always gonna be a solid backup, so it doesn't make sense to go for one anyway. Plus, Olmo is balling. So I think that Wirtz is gonna end up Bayern, though. I can't lie. And it makes sense, bro. Wirtz and Musiala, if they do like a split wingers and with the proper coach, Bayern could be cooking. I can't lie. But Perez, bro, that guy is crazy, bro. Bro, I can't even lie. Like Perez, he's talking about Wirtz. He's talking about Arda Güler was just an ego signing just because Barca were able to sign him and they hijacked it. Absolutely, bro. Legit, Arda Güler should have been playing at Barcelona, bro. Arda Güler, if Arda Güler was here though, Fermin Lopez wouldn't have made it. And probably also Torre would have been sold by now. Like he would have been the definitive like backup 10 at worst case scenario. So he would be getting like the Fermin minutes, like you know what I mean? But Arda Güler, I was so hyped when we were about to sign him. Madrid hijacked it. Bro, it doesn't even make sense, bro. His first season, he didn't play at all. And then this year, apparently, he has more minutes for Turkey than than right now. So Arda Güler definitely made a mistake, bro. He should have came Barcelona for sure. Um, but guys, I can't lie. I think that the plan is to definitely get Erling Haaland, bro. So Erling Haaland's gonna be the striker, maybe, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I want to say fullbacks. I want to go over fullbacks real quick. You know, nobody really cares about fullbacks, but it's important. Balde, Fermin Lopez would have made it anyway. We wouldn't have bought Olmo. Yeah, that probably could have happened too. I can't lie. But Arda Güler definitely would have had a way, way, way bigger chance to succeed at Barcelona. And if he didn't succeed, honestly, it would be down to him, bro. It wouldn't even be down to anybody. It would just because he would get playing time, so he would just have to prove himself. But the thing is, Arda Güler, he's not really a stats man, to be honest. He's not gonna get much GA, but he's really good still, bro. Like he's a creative player. Like for Turkey, bro, he's a set piece specialist. You know, on the Turkey corners were super dangerous in the Euros. Whenever I watched them, I think he would have been really good, bro, at Barcelona. The way he plays, also he would get a lot more opportunities. But hey, it's his life, it's his decision. He chose to go Real Madrid, and it didn't make sense. But guys, I want to talk about fullbacks real quick. Cause guys, bro, we have a fullback issue. Gerard Martin. I'm not trying to hate, but it is clear why he was playing for Barca Athletic and these second, third tier Spanish La Liga sides. I need to see a better backup left back. I know I'm seeing Alfonso Davies rumors. That's not gonna happen. Alfonso Davies, realistically, if you really think about it, I know there's the connection with Flick, but that's the reason why the rumors are there. I think Davies, honestly, I think he's using Barca for a better contract with Bayern, or I think he's gonna go Real Madrid or Man United, because Man United they have Ruben Amorim and he uses left wing backs, and Davies would fit there. And Real Madrid, bro, just like how you said, bro, they got that greedy, you know what I'm saying, tendencies, bro. The traits, they want everybody, bro. It doesn't make sense, bro. They have Mendy, they just got Fran Garcia, and then now they want Davies. But it's whatever. Honestly, Davies, if they get Davies the way, bro, the way that Lamine Yamal cooked Davies in that Bayern game, I'm okay. I could see that every single time we play a Classical. Bro, I can't lie. Lamine Yamal only got one GA in that Bayern game, and that was probably one of his best games this year. That's why you can't look at GA only, bro. Lamine Yamal versus Bayern was amazing, bro. The skills, the nutmeg on Nabry, bro. The way he made, what's it called, Davies leaning like twice, bro, and then the pass to Rafinha was beautiful. Like that was an amazing display by Yamal, bro. Bro, like for real, that's illegal, bro. Nabry, bro, what is he doing, bro? Legs too open, bro. Legit. But that was amazing, bro. I can't even lie. But I think Alex Valle, he might be an option, you know, for left back. I want to see him in preseason again. He looked decent offensively. He looked really good offensively. His crossing is good. But defensively, he got ripped by Rafa Leao, the guy we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why he went out on loan. But apparently he's doing decent at Celtic too. So I want to see him in preseason again. And then right back, I think right back, we don't have to do much. If we trust Fort, we trust Fort. Otherwise, Fort can go on loan. But also, I'm seeing Mingueza. Like this is gonna be, I think, the last year that his we have a buyback clause of 9 million. So I think Barcelona, maybe they negotiate. You know, Barcelona, they like to negotiate these small things. But I think that hey, I could see, you know, maybe Laporta putting in like 7.5 million to Celta Vigo and say like, yo, are you gonna accept this? We have David Oduro. Yeah, I forgot to talk about him. Yeah, in the B team, he could be promoted. Yeah, David Oduro. Apparently, like one of my friends, bro, he keeps telling me like in one, you know what I'm saying? He keeps telling me that he's a decent player. But honestly, and apparently he did good like in his first couple games. But I want to see Oduro. I want to see him in preseason. That's what I want to see. In preseason, I want to see all the youngsters that should be battling for backup spots. Like, think about it. Backup left back is open. I feel like Fort, he's been decent, but he hasn't locked up backup right back. So there's two spots right there. I think center back, maybe one more center back, because Sergi Dominguez, I don't think he's going to cut it, to be honest. I think Christensen might leave. You know, Eric Garcia might get a spot still, but I think there's going to be a center back option slot there. I think also backup winger. We already said I want to see Diarra in preseason. I want to see Tony Fernandez in preseason. I want to see a lot of guys, bro. I want to see who can take their chance, and if we can just get like two of them, if two of them can take their chance, realistically, that's a W because we didn't spend money. Because Oduro, I don't think we spent money, and Ibrahim Diarra, we're not spending money. So Oduro, I want to see. Bad Barca opinions, yeah, bro. You know what's funny? His name is Bad Barca opinions, but his is like good Barca opinions. You know what I'm saying? He made a post about David Adura. I'll share it to you. Yeah, bro. I seen it, but I didn't actually go through it. I seen he posted it though. Yeah, just share it to me anyway though. But what's it called? David Adura, bro. I actually want to see it, bro. Like, dude, like this is the thing about players, bro. Everybody gets hyped until it's time to play, and you know, like Noah Darvish, it's kind of sad to see that. I was kind of hyped when Darvish came through because he balled out. I think in the U17 World Cup or whatever it was, or Euros. I don't know what it was, but him and Diarra, they're purely coming because of their performances, and obviously they're rated in their country. But apparently Darvish, it hasn't worked out for him, and he was hyped. So Oduro, he's getting a little bit of hype right now. I hope he really makes it because let's be honest, bro. There's no way Oduro and Alex Valle. There's no way these guys are actually worse than like. There's no way they're worse than Martin, bro. Like I can't lie, bro. There's no way. Like Martin's good at passing and ball playing, but the thing is, he has a lapse of concentration, and then also it's not like his like crosses are like Jordi Alba esque, where it's like it's on the money every single time. You know what I mean? So it's like nah, bro. And also in the high line, it looks like he hasn't got it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the chemistry with the other guys. So I think we need to get a better left back. I think Sergio Dominguez, he hasn't been bad. He only had that one bad game against Osasuna. Other than that, he's been all right. But the things that Sergi Dominguez, I don't know if he's going to be good enough for Barcelona still. Maybe Sergi Dominguez, we're being harsh and we're just like combining Martin and Dominguez aren't good. But Martin definitely doesn't know how to. Yeah, he did. Martin has no knowledge about the offside trap. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sold on him at all, bro. Sergi Dominguez, I need to see a little bit more minutes. I want to see him in the Copa del Rey. I don't think he's got it either, but maybe he can like change my opinion. I'm still open to it, to be honest. Um, but to be honest, I don't really want to see him play. I think there's way better options for center backs, and that's gonna be the next topic, by the way. But Sergio Dominguez, I don't know, man. Because this is the reason why, bro. Here, let me just share the screen real quick. Basically, this is the reason why. Ronald Araujo, he's coming back, but he is injury prone. He's going to get injured in the next year and a half, at least probably once, maybe twice. It's just the reality. So, guys, we're going to need one more guy who isn't like, I'm not going to say Araujo's replacement, but like we need an Araujo profile in the squad. One more, because Araujo provides things that Cabarsi and Inigo, as good as they're playing, Araujo provides something that they just don't have, and it's pure physicality. Let's say when the high line, let's say the high line breaks, or maybe it's just a really good run, and the high line's perfect, but he just timed his run. Ronald Araujo is the only guy who can consistently get back and make a last-ditch tackle. And I've seen it in the big games. I've seen it in the small games. I've seen him do it in a Copa del Rey game on the line clearance. I've seen him against Barcola in the first leg where he clutched up. Barcola probably scores there. You know, it's unfortunate PSG game, second leg, Araujo got trashed. I think it was harsh, but it was real. And then Gundogan kind of threw some blame at him, and he didn't respond well. And then Barca stalled his deal, and it's like, is Araujo gonna go? But guys, Araujo, he's gonna stay for the most part. And I think that Araujo, man, I think that Ronald Araujo, he's got to stay, bro, because we don't have another profile like him. Like, regardless, we don't have another profile like Ronald Araujo. So I think that he's got to stay. And then also for a backup, for like insurance in a way, if you really think about it, I think that we need to get one more center back. For sure. I think one more center back we need to get. I'm hearing Lukeba. Araujo is our long-term center back. Yeah, also he's about to sign his contract. So I want to see Araujo though. In my opinion, I want to see Araujo like obviously long term. I don't want to sell him. You know he's good. We don't have his profile, and I want to see one more center back like Araujo, who's physical, strong, pacey. You know, probably ideally 6'2", 6'3" at least. I would like one more of that profile, so when Araujo gets injured, it's no problem. And what? Cause Inigo won't stay after 2026. Bro, Inigo, it's okay, bro. Inigo can leave on a free whenever his legs are done or whenever he wants to. But honestly, Inigo leaving in 2026 sounds right. He's playing so well that I think that he probably does have another year. And also the way that Hansi Flick plays defense, it's more mental and it's more about chemistry and timing than actual physicality. Um, so I think that Inigo Martinez, if he can stay this year at this level and then next year, that would be awesome. But we need one more center back, bro. Lukeba, or honestly, let's not even overcomplicate it. Just scout Barcelona, scout, go to the Bundesliga, go to Ligue 1, go to these two leagues. Monaco, for example, Monaco, the way they high pressed us, I know we had 10 man, but Monaco, their center backs were physical. Lewandowski, whenever we booted it up to him, we weren't winning no duels, man. And it took a Lamine Yamal solo goal against Monaco to score. So I would look at Monaco. Also, they have one of the best defenses in France. Also, I'll look at Leipzig, the way that they play. Leipzig always, like most of the time, I can't say always, but like the two highly rated center backs at Leipzig, Upamecano and Konate, one of them was really good. One of them, I can't say the other, but Upamecano, I don't know, man. You know what's funny? He has such a good build to play center back, but it's mental. This is what people don't realize. It's not all about pace and power. It's all about pace, power, but you need to be smart. If you're going to be that profile, you need to be smart. The best thing about Flick is that he built a system which hides every player's flaws, enhances their strengths. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That's why some people are saying that Araujo's not smart enough to play this high line because Inigo and Cabarsi, they're smart players. They don't got the crazy pace. But with the high line, it doesn't matter that much, you know. But I think Araujo, you put him in like the film room, you know, you just put him in practice. Maybe he gets like 100 reps. Just try and get him practice. I think he's going to get it down. And you don't have to play him right away. Just sub him in, integrate him. You know what I'm saying? Sub him in just like what he's doing with Gavi right now. And I think Araujo can get it. I think he can understand it. I don't think he's that dumb, guys. You know what I'm saying? I think exactly Araujo has only one weakness, which is ball playing. I was about to say that. Araujo's only thing that he's probably not going to get is ball playing. That's it. The rest of it he can learn, bro. He can learn it because we played under Xavi his first full season when we won the title. We didn't play a high line, but we still played a high line in many games. I remember there was times, especially in the 70th minute afterwards, a lot of times all these 1-0 wins, we were parking the bus at times, especially 80th minute onwards. If it's 1-0, we're parking that bus. Always Ter Stegen had one big save to make. Araujo had one big tackle to make. Kunde had one big clearance to make. But we also played a high line in that year, you know, and it was actually decent. It wasn't as high as Flick's. Flick's high line is different, bro. This is like it's almost a suicide line. You know, that's what the Bayern fans used to call it. They used to call it a suicide line because if you get it wrong, the guy is through on goal and he has so much time to think about it, and he's probably gonna score. And Araujo, though, I think that he can get it, bro. I think we just need one more center back. I think Lukeba. I think any guy from the Bundesliga. There's guys, Bundesliga, League 1. Look at these leagues. Get a center back. There's definitely a budget option. You know, La Liga, a lot of teams park the bus, but there's definitely a team out there that we can, you know, who knows who's there. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely a center back out there. There's definitely a center back out there that is cheap or is having a stellar year, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows about him right now. That Barcelona, they should definitely go after. And you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Hey, Mustafa, who do you think that we should go for center back? Because I don't really have no ideas out of the top of my head. Like, I know some Barca fans are saying, like, look, Bade. I think Bade from Sevilla. But the thing's that Bade, I've seen him in the Olympics, man. He's not Jonathan Tah. Do you actually rate Tah, or is it just because he's free? Because I know Tah, the rumors are there, Bayern and Barcelona and Real Madrid rumors. But the thing is, Jonathan Tah, I don't know if he's that good. Like, I know he plays in the system of a high line with Xabi Alonso, but the thing is, I don't know if he's that good. You know what I mean? Because yeah, 7 out of 10. I'll probably say the same. I don't think he's that good. Is he better than Christensen? I wouldn't think so. I don't think. I think Christensen's probably better, to be honest. That's why if we can get a cheap option, I would prefer that over Jonathan Tah if we actually believe that he's better than him. But if we have no options and it's all financial, I'm okay with Christensen going, and then I'm okay with Jonathan Tah replacing him. That's absolutely fine with me. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying for center backs. Center backs, we got to get something though, because we're so lightweight. This is not acceptable. You know, this is physicality wise, Tah is better. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Slaughterbeck. You know Slaughterbeck from Dortmund? I like him, man. I can't lie. I like the profile. He's left footed. In a way, get him next year. He has a year to learn Hansi Flick system. And then also, he's just like Inigo Martinez in the way that I don't know if he's as much as a dog, you know what I mean? Like physicality. And like Inigo is kind of like he's kind of like a menace in a way. But Schlotterbeck, the way he can ball play, the way he's so comfortable under pressure, I would love Slotterbeck, man. I just think that's I don't know if we're gonna get him because his price tag I think is like 35, 40 million. I don't know. It sounds good, but I don't know if Barca's gonna pull the trigger. I think they're gonna go for something cheap. But anyway, Barcelona they need to go for a center back. It's absolutely, in my opinion, it's like Laporta can't do this, man. Like we can't be going into a game where our center back options are Cabarsi, Inigo, and then Sergio Dominguez on the bench. Like that's just unacceptable in my opinion. I think we need one more center back at least. And guys, I should rephrase that. Not even Cabarsi and Inigo. Cabarsi with 10 stitches, Inigo, and then we got my boy Sergio on the bench. Like we can't do that, bro. We need a center back. I don't know why our fans aren't screaming for one. We need a center back. I know it doesn't sound fancy. It doesn't sound like the best thing to hear, but it's something. It's necessary, man. And let's talk about a different position. So we talked about fullbacks. We talked about center backs in the left wing. Liao, ideally. Let's just say Tah, for instance, because he's free. David. In my opinion, the midfield, I think that it's probably the one position that maybe we don't need. We don't need much because there's a bunch of guys in La Masia apparently that are balling out. But I feel like that some of them are too young, like Gule Fernandez. I still think he needs another year at Barca Athletic. It's not like he's been ripping it up. He's been ripping up the other tiers like Juvenile A, Juvenile B, and stuff. But Barca Athletic is real men's football. That's the third division of Spain. So when you see these guys like Pau Victor and guys like Casado, honestly, and Pau Victor and Casado were actually ripping it up last year. That proves to me that they're somewhat ready. La Masia has so much to offer for midfield. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't buy something that La Masia can't produce. You know what I mean? It's like if you got something at home, why would you go to the store and buy the same thing? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't get a midfielder unless if it's a profile we absolutely can't get from La Masia. You know, and that probably would be like a destroyer. Let's say we replace Frankie De Jong with like, how do I say it? But like we replace, let's say Frankie De Jong wants to leave or something, like he's done with Barcelona. Pau Prim, Danny Rodriguez, Unai, Pedro Rodriguez, and many more. Yeah, Unai is nice, bro. The only problem is that Unai, he might have to go on loan or he has to ball out in preseason. If he wants a slight chance of playing next year, Unai has to ball out in preseason and continuously with Barca Athletic. But the thing is, Una, it's just unfortunate. He has Dani Olmo ahead of him for sure. He has Fermin Lopez ahead of him, most likely. And then he has Torre. And Torre is the only guy that he could probably jump for now. But Una is nice, man. I really like the way that he plays. It was a friendly I was watching last year against Club America. It was in America. It was the mid-season friendly. But Unai was honestly, he was amazing. Lamine Yamal was good. Mark Gui back then he scored a goal. I think he was good that day. And it was Unai was probably the third best player. He was really, really good. And I was thinking, like, is that like Pablo Torre? Like, he looks too good for these guys. But it was Unai. And I was surprised, man. He can play, man. Danny Rodriguez, I don't know. I just feel like if Danny Rodriguez was really that guy, I think he would have played by now. That's the only thing. That's the only flaw. Like, I understand that he's had some of his injuries, but Danny Rodriguez, bro, we don't have that many wingers, like good wingers, especially he can play on the right. I feel like that Donnie would have definitely got his chance by now. Pal Prim, I don't know what's his situation. He was so hyped up, you know what I mean? Like just a couple years ago, 2 years ago, Pal Prim was the guy, and then I heard Mark Bernal just took his spot. Exactly, Mark Bernal. We also have Bernal coming back next season. That's what I'm saying. We don't need an actual CDM. We want to play single pivot. We can play with Bernal. Casado can play there a game. Also Frankie De Jong. Frankie De Jong. I just don't know. I feel like I don't know. I would accept 55 million probably for Frankie De Jong. It sounds sad. It sounds crazy. But guys, Frankie De Jong is getting injury prone, and I feel like that we might have used the best years of him while we were like in the mud. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks because I like Frankie, but against Sociedad in the first half, he was pulling out of too many tackles. Like, I think that he's not comfortable with his body right now. Maybe he'll get better in a month. But Frankie De Jong, he has to prove it this year. Otherwise, I would actually potentially sell him. Like, it depends. If the Frankie De Jong's back to his best, absolutely keep him. But just make him sign the contract. But if he doesn't want to sign the contract anyway, sell him. But I think that Frankie De Jong's quality, though, I can't lie. I don't want to see him go. If it's the right decision to make, you know what I'm saying? Well, I've seen better players go. I've seen Neymar go, bro. I've seen Messi leave when we couldn't re-sign him. I've seen Suarez go. To be fair, Suarez was kind of not that good, to be fair. But I'm not going to lie. Neymar, that day that he left, I was actually sad. I was like, damn. Because, bro, Neymar, they triggered the release clause. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. They triggered it, but no way Neymar is actually going to accept. There's no way. And then Neymar dipped on us just like that. He accepted them, which is crazy. And I was kind of pissed. I can't lie, but I'm not gonna lie. I think that Frankie De Jong, if he leaves, I can accept it if it's the right decision. If he's balling out and he's back to his best, I don't want to see him go. I want to see him re-sign the contract. And honestly, I think the only profile we need in the midfield, realistically, like we don't even need it because Gavi's back. I would say is maybe a destroyer. Like an Amadou Onana would be probably the best signing because La Masia can't produce that. Like the only tall guy is Mark Bernal, but Mark Bernal cannot move. He can't get across the pitch like Amadou Onana. So I would get maybe a destroyer who can ball play. And you know what? Onana is probably the perfect. That he just went to Villa though. That's the sad part. You know what I mean? So, but the only problem with Amadou Onana is that honestly, the only problem with Amadou Onana is just that I don't know if he's that good under Barcelona pressure. You know what I'm saying? Barca pressure gets to guys. Oriol Romeu, everybody makes highlight clips about Oriol Romeu. And then Romeu comes to Barcelona. He has a good preseason. But then once the season starts, he's not press resistant. Is Onana press resistant? Can he make the right decisions enough? And I feel like that Gavi's back. I don't know if I'll do it. I don't think Barca's going to do it. I don't think we're going to sign a midfielder unless if Frankie De Jong leaves. So I'm not going to even speak anymore on the midfield. Honestly, let's go back to attack one more time because, bro, everybody loves talking about attack. But guys, honestly, I think that we get Leao and look at this winger room, bro. Let's say Rafa Leao comes to Barcelona. Let's say we got Lamine Yamal, we got Rafinha. Hey, Omar, what's poppin', bro? What's good? Hey, yo, let me put the screen down. Hey, Omar, what's poppin', bro? You chillin'? I just started streaming, bro. You're low-key a little bit of an inspiration, bro. I like Lee Gunner, Rents, but you be streaming too. I seen you with Barca Boy. I seen you with the PSG guy. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? So you've been doing your thing, man. And I'm just getting into streaming, just doing more videos. My streams are going to be like showing my face. My videos are probably going to be faceless because I got school. I don't really got time for it. It's just quick for me. I can make a video within an hour, like if it's faceless. But my streams, this is what I like to do, man. I can't lie. The first stream was wasn't that good. The second stream, it was fire, but the latency, there was a problem. And then now this stream, you know what I'm saying? The setup looks decent, bro. I got the Barcelona background. You know what I'm saying? I got the clean setup. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and Omar, if you're trying to work, I'm absolutely down, bro. But just let me know. Let me know in the chat. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, I seen one time you commented like, hey, when you trying to work? Something like that, along those lines. I'm down whenever, but ideally, I probably need like a week ahead of time because on specific days I got classes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a student still at uni. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that young, but I've been watching Barca since 13, 14. Ever since I know, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I known about these streams. But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'll be down to work whenever if you're down for that. But, hey, what's it called? I'm going to go back to the main topic of the video. I got to put up the screen again, guys, because, guys, look at these, bro. If we can land Rafael, bro, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, under Hansi Flick, that's some real quality, bro. And Barcelona, this is what it's all about. Well, to keep it up, bro. Don't worry. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, bro. Honestly, bro. It's slow growth, but hey, I just started like what, like 5, 6 months ago. Like let's say 5 months ago, posting somewhat consistently, and I got 500 subs just like 2 days ago. So like honestly, it's a huge dub, bro. Like that's crazy. I didn't think I would hit 500, and if I hit 500, I thought it would take me twice the time. So if I can get to 1,000 before the summer, that would be huge, bro. I can't even lie. And honestly, the thing is with YouTube that my growth is mad slow, and I only get like 1 or 2 subs. I get like 1 or 2 subs on average because I don't post absolutely every day. But the thing is that it's like one video pops off. Listen, I'll have you here on my channel for Barca content soon. Bro, we could talk all the if there's some big news, like some Leal rumors, you know what I'm saying? Anything, bro. I'm down, bro. Barcelona, I could talk easily. I could talk, bro, 3, 4 hours about Barca, bro. This is my team, bro. I've been watching since I'm not as old as all these guys like Lee Gunner and Rance. You know what I'm saying? They be sounding like unks, but I've been watching since 13, 14. You know, before Enrique was there, bro. Ever since I known about the streaming services, bro, I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? So I seen us win the UCL. I really seen everything. Uh, I seen the downfall. I haven't seen the Pep era. That's really it. I'm sad I missed out on the Pep era. You know what I'm saying? But I seen us be a proper club where we were legit feared. I remember going into the UCL, Barcelona, nobody wanted to be Drew with Barcelona. I remember when we got the group of death with Inter and Spurs, I think in 2019, I wanted the big clubs. I wanted it. I wanted to beat big clubs because it doesn't matter. When you're that team, it doesn't matter if you're in the group of death because you're the team that's feared. You know what I mean? You're not the team, you know what I'm saying? We're doing the hunting. We're not the hunted. You know what I'm saying? But Barcelona now we're like, as much as we're good now with Hansi Flick, we're still like, oh, we need an easy draw. We need this. We need that. So we're not at the top easily. You could tell. We're not at the top. As much as I like to say Lamine's amazing, Rafinha's this, Lewandowski's that, we're not absolutely at the top. Like, we're not near there yet. We're good. We're really good. But we need to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So, so it's like two complete different eras, you know, too. Like we had a lot of good players. We had Rakitic, like who was one of our quote unquote worst starters. Same with Mascherano, but our worst starters are amazing players, you know what I mean? So it's like crazy where you go from Mascherano, Rakitic, who Dani Alves was old. It's been stressful for the last few years. Bro, for real, bro. Like I remember I said it last stream. I remember Celta Vigo, Barcelona, I think it was 15-16. Bro, that was the most enjoyable game. I know it's a meaningless La Liga game, but we were up 4-5. Bro, that game, we had the Messi Suarez penalty where they passed it. We had the Neymar rainbow, like unnecessary rainbow. You know what I mean? Neymar is just doing flicks and tricks for no reason. I'm trying to see that as party football. That's what I'm trying to see. Until I see something like that where it's borderline disrespectful to opposition. You know, Hansi Flick's team, like Hansi Flick's thing is like it's more ruthless. You know what I mean? He's like a knockout boxer. You know what I mean? I want to see us like in a way not torture teams, but in a way just have fun with it. You know, and still be up 4-5. But yo, I can't lie, that Xavi era. I know people love Xavi. They're sentimental. You know what I'm saying? There's the connection, Barca and Xavi. But man, I can't lie. Xavi bought at the end. If you really wanted Xavi to stay, I don't know if you're a Barcelona fan. And me, I would consider myself like an optimistic fan in a way. You know, I'm always looking for positives and stuff like that. But Sometimes there are no positives, man. And Xavi, like even in my titles are usually optimistic. Like, but the thing is, we're balling out right now. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, I was keeping it real. My early videos when I was saying who should be Barcelona's next manager while Xavi had a job. That shows you what I'm saying. If you read like between the lines, it tells you that, hey man, I'm looking for the next guy because the guy right now he's not it, bro. And bro, the Xavi, I'm thankful that he came to the job at a time that basically nobody wanted the job. Nobody, no top coach wanted to tarnish their legacy potentially. When Xavi took the job. So Xavi, he's got some real bravery for taking the job. I respect him for that. I respect him for the league title, for the Super Cup dub. But bro, at the end, it just got so rotten, bro. And even the way that we won our league title, if we like zoom out, bro, 1-0 FC, bro. We were 1-0 FC, like legitimately. Like that's not Barca, bro. You turned us into like prime Juventus, bro, for real. Like we were an Italian team. And I'm not hating on Xavi because ultimately results, it's a results business and he got the league title, but that's not Barcelona. That's Atletico Madrid that I was watching. And yeah, we got the title, but hey man, that shouldn't be the standard. This is Barcelona, bro. This ain't Atletico. This ain't Inter Milan. You know the Italians, they be saying they have a saying that you know they have a saying, I forgot what it is, but it's like struggling winning by one is the way or something. Like, no, bro, that's your Italian football stuff, bro. Get out of here with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Barcelona, hey man, I'm gonna wrap up soon. Barcelona is supposed to be the team that you watch Barca, and it's supposed to be the team that just stress free, enjoyable, party football. I'm gonna see two nutmegs minimum. I'm gonna really like see some good stuff. And Lamine Yamal, that's why I was saying earlier in the stream, Lamine Yamal versus Bayern, that nutmeg on Nabry, the way that he was making Davies lean and fall, and he just can't guard him, that was beautiful. I can't even lie, man. That was the most enjoyable performance in my opinion. The way that I like football, I'm a pure football fan. I feel like that I'm an aesthetics merchant, you could say, but I like watching good players play, man. I don't really like Rafinha is my guy because he's balling right now. But Rafinha is more of like a efficient, mad efficient winger, and that's his thing. And if you're gonna do your thing, just do it as best as possible. You know what I mean? And I absolutely respect Rafinha, but he's not Neymar, bro. And people need to stop saying that because I got Neymar on my jersey, bro, and he's just not. It's not. Vinicius is not Neymar. Neymar is different, bro. Neymar is an all-time generational, multi-generation talent, man. You can't compare guys to Neymar. Nobody in this generation is as good as Neymar. You know. By the way, Lamine is out for Celta Vigo match and doubtful for Brest. I saw that, bro. And honestly, this is one thing. I think against Brest, it might cost us. Okay, I can't lie. But against Celta Vigo, I'm not gonna lie, we should still win because I know Sociedad. We struggled against Real Sociedad away from home. It's a tough fixture, and I know Celta's also away. Balaidos, Iago Aspas always turns into Maradona for the most part, even in the Messi era. Legitimately, bro, Iago Aspas is so annoying, bro. Dude plays like he plays Barcelona and he just puts on his Superman cape, bro. Like he's so good against Barca. But Celta Vigo, we should beat them still because Celta Vigo have been conceding a lot of goals, but they score a lot. So ideally, maybe it's gonna be like a 3-2, 4-2 dub for Barca. I can see Iago scoring, bro, or getting assists because he's still balling at age 37. But honestly, I think that against Brest is actually really underrated. I know people, they laugh at their name, but Brest is actually really decent, bro. That's one of our toughest games in the next like 3 or 4 or 5. And without Lamine, that game gets way harder. I can't even lie. Because Lamine Yamal, he's still our best player, regardless of what the stats say. Lewandowski's been balling. Rafinha's been balling. But man, let's be honest, bro. Lamine Yamal, bro, he's the magic man, bro. Ray Hudson, he used to call Messi the medicine man, which sounds crazy. And he used to glaze Messi, but Lamine Yamal's our best player, bro. He's our best creative spark, and it's all about making chances and then taking your chances. And I'm gonna say that Lamine, It's okay if he misses Celta Vigo. We should ideally beat Celta Vigo, a team that's conceding goals. They score, concede. It's okay. I think we should do okay against them. But against Brest, we're gonna need Lamine Yamal. The best option will be Olmo left on the left wing, Rafinha on the right wing, Fermin as 10, Pedri, and Casado double pivot. Absolutely. Okay, first I'm gonna agree with the Pedri Casado thing. I'm not gonna lie. I've been saying it in my videos too. Do not change the Pedri Casado double pivot unless if Pedri says, yo, I need rest, or if one of them just drops form. Because Pedri Casado double pivot has been working. It's been working amazing. I don't know why Frankie de Jong started against Sociedad. It's not hate, but it's real. It's real, man. Pedri and Casado have been playing good. They just smashed Real Madrid and Bayern, and you're gonna switch it up? Come on, Hansi. Like, that's a mistake in my opinion. And then what do you say, Fermin as a 10? I'm okay with that. I don't know why. Olmo. Oh, you said Olmo on the left wing. I didn't even realize. Olmo on the left wing. Well, let's think. Okay, let's just think. Okay, let's just do a lineup real quick. Okay, um, let's say Pena in goal. Okay, maybe Chesney's getting working. Maybe he's working on that high line, that sweeping. Who knows? But let's say a goalie. Who cares? Okay, center backs Kabarsi and Nigo, and then left back Balde, right back Kunde. I'll say Pedri Casado for sure. And then I'll put on the right. I don't want to see Rafinha on the right, to be honest. There's no way. He's just so much better on the left. I think that, but if it's almost there, you're right. Pedri isn't efficient at 10 as he's effective he is in the double pivot. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. That's why I'm saying I don't want to see Pedri 10 either, bro. Pedri 10 is just a waste of a top quality player. You legitimately only get like 30% of Pedri when he's playing 10. When he's playing 8, there's like no coincidence. Just think about it. Why do we create so much chances against Bayern and Real Madrid when Pedri's playing what's it called as the 8? Like that's his position, bro. That double pivot. That he's an 8. He's legit. He's not Iniesta, but he is an Iniesta region in a way. He's nice. That guy's nice when you play him deeper. And honestly, Lewandowski's gonna start, right? Hey, you think Pau Victor? I honestly would rather have another attacker, bro. Because Celta, they play with the back five sometimes. So I think that, in my opinion, I'll give Pau Victor the go, bro. It's a team that they concede goals. And I think that they're going to leave a little bit of space for us. They play ball. Celta play ball at times. If you've seen them against Real Madrid, and I know Real Madrid, they play different than us, but Celta, the way they are popping against Real Madrid, pop, 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 I think Celta's going to give us space. I'm going to say, um, I'm gonna say Pau Victor and Rafinha as the wingers. I want Olmo as the 10, bro. I need to see Olmo ball, bro. Olmo's just he's amazing, bro. I just love watching Danny Olmo. I don't know why, bro. Like the way that he's been playing, like I'm thinking about Rafinha or Olmo as the next Barca shirt I buy because Danny Olmo just knows how to ball, bro. He's legit. He understands Barca, bro. He gets it, bro. You know when the British fans be saying he gets it, bro. Like when the players do sliding tackles, that's me with Dani Olmo, bro. He just understands how to play for Barca. I don't know why he's not starting as much. I understand Hansi Flick's doing this ease into for guys who get injured. Same with Gavi, he's gonna do it to Araujo, and I understand he's doing with Frankie De Jong right now. But I want to see Olmo start. I want to see Pau Victor. I want to see him get a chance, man. I want to see Pau Victor because Ansu's out. Like Olmo can provide us the width and the threat on the wings. He does, but this is the thing. I just rather see real wingers. You know what I mean? I know Olmo can do it, and he can do a job on the left. But I rather try that when we're up in a game. So there's like nothing to lose, and I want to see Olmo maybe in a game we're already up 3-0 or 4-1. I want to see Olmo on the left just for like 20 minutes, just to see how it goes. Um, so that's what I would like to see. Right now at the start, I would just give Pau Victor the chance, bro. I would just tell him, yo, be confident. These guys, they concede goals. They're going to give you a little bit of space. And basically, I'll ask Rafinha and Pau Victor, since Celta play with the back five, Lewandowski drop in. And then Rafinha and Pau Victor, one of you guys has to stretch the field at all times. Like right now in the next match, we don't have Yamal for the 1v1 threat. It's going to be a struggle. We're going to need a dribbler, but who's our best dribbler outside of Yamal? Like realistically, like who is there? Like actually, if we really think about it. Like bro, like Balde can carry the ball, but he can't do the tight spaces thing. Rafinha not really. Fermi nah. Dani Olmo, I don't know. And then who else is there? Olmo. almost decent. I think Pedri, but Pedri, he just beats one guy. If he's gonna beat a guy, he might just do like a hezzy Iniesta, the Iniesta move, and then Pedri will just like pass it. Pedri, he only beats like one player at a time. He doesn't go for 2-3. Olmo, Olmo can do it. Um, yeah, bro. That's why we need to get Rafa Leao, bro. That's why I'm saying, bro. I need to put this screen one more time, bro, before I end this thing, bro. Rafa Leao has to come to Barcelona. Like Barcelona, they're in dire need of another dribbler, and it has to be on that side. So that's why I'm saying, as much as people would say, oh, if we get Nico at this point, it's sad because Leao's out there. There's Kavara. There's guys like Marmoush, Lookman. You name it. Nah, bro. If we get Nico Williams, it's sad that we didn't get Leao. We didn't get the top guy, but it's a profile we don't have. Nico will improve us like automatically by default. It doesn't matter if Nico comes. I'm okay with it. It's just that I'd rather have Leao. But Nico Williams, I mean, if the price is right, if it gets cheap somehow, but honestly, I think it's absolutely true. I think the ship has sailed for Nico. I don't think he's gonna come to Barcelona, and I think we're gonna go for the what I'm saying, the top marketable baller Leao, or maybe Lookman, or maybe Kavara. Maybe we have our money up. Barcelona, they're rich. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. We'll see, bro. More rumors will come through. We're gonna learn more about this plan in 2025 and 2026. And honestly, I think we just need to construct a roster that just gets better and better every single year. Because La Masia, think about it. La Masia is giving us gems. Our squad right now is good, and we're looking for now superstars to add into a ready-made team. And I think that Barcelona, the rebuild that we made was absolutely natural in a way. Like, it was such a natural rebuild. Everything, we got it from our own house. We got it from La Masia, or cheap signings like Araujo and Pedri, and what I'm saying, like guys like who's another one, like a cheap signing, I would say. Not Rafinha, because we got him from Leeds. Um, I don't know, free transfers, but we basically did the best what we could when we weren't good. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, what was Bartomeu's plan then? Because if Laporta, through the mud, won us a league title, and he still is making this rebuild, it's really competitive still, and now we're almost out of it. I think this is our last year technically in the rebuild. I think if you make a signing on Leao's stature, 90 million bid, you're not in a rebuild anymore. Pau Victor from Girona was another smart one. You know what I'm saying? Even guys like Torre was a cheap signing. Mikhail Fay was a cheap signing. They haven't planned out to be the great players like Pedri and Araujo, but the idea was that Fay potentially, but Fay left. He wanted to play. If Fay was more patient, he could have been the next Araujo. Araujo got his start only on like Ronald Araujo only started playing when he was, I think, around 21. And if Mikhail Fay was 19, turning 20, and he wants to play right now. So if Fay was more patient, he could have been the next Araujo, you know what I'm saying? And also Torre's doing his thing. He's been kind of decent this year, I can't lie. But Torre, he just doesn't have as many opportunities as the other guys. Pedri, in a way, was the only guy who was cheap and he had an opportunity right away. But it was because Barcelona was in the mud. And then for Araujo had his opportunity because Barca's center backs, they had injury crisis, and Mingueza and him, they both got opportunities. And then he was better than Mingueza, so he stayed. And Mingueza, he went to Celta. And look at it. He's had an amazing year for Celta year one. And now his second year for Celta, he's absolutely flying, and he might even come to Barcelona. Hey, real quick, Mustafa, would you take Mingueza back if it's true for 9 million? Because I'm kind of split with it. I would say yes, but then what happens to Ford? That's my only thing. I would take Mingueza back because his crossing has improved. His defending, we already know, is good, and he's playing right back. He's a right back in a way, defensive right back, but he's also playing right wing back and sometimes even right mid. Yeah, that's the thing. He can play center back, right back, and right wing back. So that's what I'm saying. And I don't think he's a great right wing back, but he can play right center back and right back very, 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 very decently, because no right backs in the market right now. Yeah, bro. And let's be honest. If Chelsea wanted Mingueza, because Reece James is so injury prone, and Malo Gusto, he's doing good offensively, but defensively you can get at him. Like, let's be honest. How much would Chelsea pay for like Mingueza? Because honestly, I think they would pay like 30 to 35 million. So 9 million, I think we could flip Mingueza too, like for like a year or two, similar to like the free transfers, how we flip Christensen, and same with Kessie and potentially David in 2 3 years if he balls out of Barcelona. I think that Mingueza, get him in. He's real good depth. You know what I'm saying? I can rely on him in a UCL quarter. It's not the end of the world. I can't rely on Hector Fort. You know, in a UCL semi in a quarter. You know, and that's where it goes to. Can you rely on your backups when it matters most? Because guess what? Most of the time they're going to be playing. That's the sad part. You're going to get injuries when it really matters. So are your backups good? Mingueza is a decent backup. I can't lie. That's a decent backup. So I would go for Mingueza. He's a cheap fullback. Left back, I would go for La Masia. Center back, we need to pay. I think honestly, I think Ta should be the backup. I think midfield, I wouldn't do anything. Gavi is ready to start. If Flick does decide to, okay, you start him. He still can't play a full 90 minutes. You know, I wouldn't play Gavi until 2025, to be honest, like starting wise. I think it's not smart. I've had a friend who had an ACL injury and he plays basketball with me. But the thing is that he tells me how his body, like what's it called, feels. Pure Blaugrana just posted it. All right. That's nice to know. But oh yeah, I'm gonna check that, man. I have to check my phone, bro. Stuff's happening and I'm not even on my phone. Like, come on, bro. What's it called? You know what I mean? Basically, I'm gonna say that Gavi, what I was saying, my friend, he has an ACL tear. He tells me that it takes a full 2 years for you to feel like back to your best, and you're not even back to your best. You're like 90%, 80% of what you were. You know, like with your agility, you can't move as quick. So I don't think Gavi should be starting. He shouldn't get these 5 minute cameos anymore. I think he get more than that. I think Gavi should be getting 15 minutes to maybe like 25. Honestly, that's what I would do, bro. I think 15 to 25 minutes probably the next step for Gavi. I would do that, and I think Gavi, you know, let's just see how he can play. Cause honestly, he looked decent. What was the game? There was one game that he played a lot in. It wasn't the Classical. He barely came into that. I think it might have been Bayern. I'm not sure, but Gavi, there was one game he looked really decent in. So I don't know, but Gavi, hopefully he gets better. And for attack, I'm gonna keep it simple. Get David on a free, get Leao, and keep it moving. Red Star Belgrade, you know what I'm saying? Red Star, man. That was kind of a weird game, I can't lie. That was a weird game. Like they scored 2 goals. Honestly, 2 great finishes from them. But then Rafinha just like amazing finish. Kunde was on smoke that day. Hey, but Mustafa, bro, and anybody who joins in the chat, who some people are joining and leaving, just I'm about to wrap up basically. So you know what I'm saying? I'm about to wrap up. I gotta do something real quick, and then I have to go somewhere later. So Mustafa, thank you for being here. The other people on the replay, on the watch back, usually there's like 15 right now. Just what's up? You know, just keep tuning in. I'm gonna try to have another live Thursday next week. So it's Thursday my time. I don't know what time it is for you guys. It's probably Friday for you guys because you guys are in Europe. A lot of my fans, and also in India and Asia and Nigeria. So it's not like you guys have the same time zone as me. But I'm about to wrap up. I'm gonna try to do 2 live shows a week. Maybe 3. 4:44 a.m. bro. Mustafa, bro, real quick, bro. You've been saying you've been studying. I study too, but what major are you, man? Cause you know, I'm in uni right now. I'm doing computer science. The field is cooked. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm trying to look at other avenues. You know what I'm saying? Barcelona. I like to talk about Barca. I should have started this YouTube channel in 2021 when I first had the idea, but I kind of stalled on it. But guys, I'm here now. You know, I'm here. I love talking Barca, bro. Like, what can I say? Like, this team, I just wanted to improve so badly. I want to get Leao. I want to get Erling Haaland. Even if we don't have the money, bro, I think it's worth the risk, bro. Like, as much as it sounds, bro, La Masia, they got us. We know La Masia's got us if we fall down again. But hey, I'm preparing for an entrance, which is the 3rd hardest exam in the world, bro. Hey, Mustafa, bro. Joint entrance examination. Bro, what is that for? Is that for like Medfield, or is that like is that engineering? Like, just tell me, bro. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because you're active in the chat, you might as well. Is that Medfield, bro? If it's hardest exams, engineering. Well, what field though? Like, there's a bunch. There's civil, there's software, there's so much fields of engineering, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like me, like I'm trying to do something in the tech field. Um, I'm trying to land data science potentially, maybe something else, software. It can be front end. I'm trying to learn these things, but also I'm trying to also like worst comes to worst, the job market is so hard. An analytics job, for entry wouldn't be bad, to be honest, for me. I'm not gonna moan about it. But like it's for all engineering streams. So you're trying to be an engineer. Are you planning to like stay in your country, or are you planning to move out? Like, is that ever a plan for you? Because I see, like, what I'm saying, there's a lot of Asians and South Asians that live around me in my neighborhood, actually, and in my city. Stay most probably. Okay. Okay, then. That's cool. But guys, we're gonna wrap up. Basically, we talked about everything though. We talked about the wingers. We talked about striker, the planning. We talked about free transfers and potentially what could happen, potential sales, center backs. Basically, y'all got it all, man. And I'm gonna try to do 2 live shows at least, maybe 3. I can't promise it because I am busy, but I'm gonna try to do 2 at least, maybe 3. And we got more viewers this time. We got a high, man. We got a high of 3 live viewers. And hey, last time it was 2, and the first time it was 1. So every time it increases by 1. But hey, guys, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace, man. I'm gonna end the stream.